Hello there, this is another risk management tool that we've produced. It's the ability to actually run a trailing stop behind the price, the high or low price of a candle. The whole idea behind this is to actually move the stop loss to reduce your risk and also lock in your profits when the price goes higher. The idea behind using candles is these are actually mini or macro support and resistance levels. So you can actually set your trailing stop or your stop loss around these levels. You can actually add additional pips as well. And this hopefully will stop it being stopped out and let the actual price increase without stopping you out so you can lock in profits. I'll quickly show you how this works now. So this is the cTrader trading platform. We're looking at Automate panel at the moment, which is where you run your automated trading systems. But I'm just using the Automate window just as a demonstration, just to show you how it works using the visual mode of cTrader. So I can actually, in real time, using historical data, show you how it actually works. So the first thing I'm going to do is start the back test here. We've already modified the code, so it just opens up a simple buy position. And I'm going to explain to you how this works, how this tool works for a buy position, as well as explain the parameter settings that we've got. So I'll start the visual backtest now on a slow motion. Now, the first thing you'll notice, I'll just pause it. In the code, we've just quickly put a buy position with no stop loss. So this tool will automatically adjust your stop loss and place it. In this case, it's here in the top left, it says last X candles. So in the last 5 candles back, it finds the lowest price and it places the stop loss. Now, the reason for the lowest price and not the highest price, it gives you some breathing space. So as the price fluctuates up and down and there's a battle going on between buyers and sellers, it doesn't stop you out straight away, which is what happens with a lot of people, and this is why they lose. You need that breathing space so you can actually let the pattern continue or the actual price go in the direction you want it. Now, this is not on its own, it's not a way of actually making money, it's a way of reducing your risk and locking in profits for an existing system. So either a manual trade that you've put in, that you've identified a strong trend going in a certain direction, or an automated trading system that has given you strong signals to, in this case, to enter a buy position. It's where to place the stop loss. If you place it too far down, say 100 pips, it might eventually get knocked out and you might actually lose 100 pips. The idea is this will keep locking in profits and then go into profit. So at the moment, the stop loss here that we've just started is £4.05. So if you didn't do anything, you had a fixed stop loss, when the price drops down to here, you'll lose £4, even if it would have gained 50 pips. So even if you would have gained £10, it will eventually come back down and stop out. This is if you don't have a take profit feature involved. So the idea of reducing your risk and keeping your risk down, in this case, we've got the last X candles. So if I count back, this is the first candle, second candle, third candle, fourth candle, and on the fifth candle, it's placed the stop loss directly on the lowest price. I'm going to continue running it now. Now on the close of every candle, it will readjust the stop loss to be again the lowest price. So whichever of those 5 candles is the lowest price, it will place the stop loss. So I'll continue running it. Now this is running in fast mode on a 1 hour time frame. And you can see now the candle closed and it's readjusted the stop loss again on the lowest price of the last 5 candles. So here you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, but the lowest price was the second candle. So again, I'm going to run it. So that gives you the most breathing space. And now your stop loss is £2.96 instead of £4. So it's actually reduced your risk while placing the stop loss in an area which has got strong strong support level. Well, it's not really strong, it's macro, so it's on a lower level. So this just gives you an idea of actually how to use it with the candlestick highs and lows. So I'll let it run another one. Then when this candle closes, which it did, it's again chosen the lowest low of the top 5, which is still the same candle because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 5th candle. So we've got to continue running. Now when this candle closes, it will place the stop loss even higher to reduce your risk because the last 5 candles is there. So if I pause this, so again, the lowest price of the last 5 candles is this value here. So now your stop loss has been reduced down to £1.15. So it's slowly reducing your stop loss, increasing. And if I play it again, this will continue to run until the price drops down and hits out your stop loss. Once that's happened, it will actually stand now to 52 pence. So it's actually adjusted it again down to 52 pence. So it's slowly brought your stop loss up, slowly reducing your risk, while at the same time placing your stop loss in an area where you've got support. So if I run it again, now it will eventually stop out in this case. And when it does, your actual amount that you've lost is a lot less. Now, you would never run this, obviously, with no method of taking profit. You'd have a way of taking profit. Now, this automated trading system is just a basic risk management tool that you can apply to any of your automated trading systems or manual trading systems just to manage your stop loss. Now, the reverse is the same if you use it for a sell trade. So if you were using this for a sell trade, it will place the stop loss higher and it will keep dropping down the stop loss. Sorry, keeping it the highest price, sorry. So as the price keeps dropping down, it will go the highest high of the last 5 candles or whatever. We also recommend that you use just the last 3 candles, not 5, but I'm just doing 5 as an example. So in this case, you can see the price is just fluctuating. It should stop out in a minute. Okay, so it's now stopped out, and that's it, it's finished. And oh, shouldn't have done that, I stopped it. But the whole idea was that your risk that you had in the end was minimal. You'd only lost lost less than 1 pip, I think it was 0.2 of a pip. So you ran a trade and it ran, but you continually moved up your stop loss, managing your risk as you went along. And the whole idea of using the candle high-low trailing stop is it's not the most well-known method of actually managing trailing stops, but it's used in the market. So we've produced it on our website you can download. Now, one thing I want to show you is one other feature on here, 2 features actually that you can read on our documentation. I'll show you in a minute. And that is that you can actually add additional pips. So if I added 10 pips, so in this case, actually I'm going to do 20 pips. So if I added 20 pips and then started it, okay, now what it's done, it's actually set the stop loss on the lowest low of the last 5 candles, but it's added 20 pips. So it's given you even extra breathing space. Now, the whole idea behind the additional pips is it actually moves your stop loss away from any stop loss hunting that might go on by the broker or other traders that are out there that they're going to try and take out your trades. More than likely, it's other traders actually. So by adding additional pips, it gives you even extra breathing space to stop you being stopped out. So if I play this with the extra pips and increase the speed, okay, so this will continue to run now and it will continue to move the stop loss up. I'll move it even faster. So the stop loss will slowly increase. It's now £2, 196. It's dropped back down again. And what you'll see now, it's actually dropped back up. Now your stop loss is actually in profit. So now, in this case, because you've given yourself some breathing space, your stop loss is 51 pips in profit. So even if it dropped back down again, it's locked in your profit. So this is the other side of it, that you can actually lock in profit. So the idea is I would give it a bit of breathing space. I'm going to let this run now. I haven't run this before to see what happens. And just to see if it continues to increase, whether it actually drops down and hits the stop loss. It's moved up again, £5.88, 5.97, 7.29, 8. So it's continually moving up on the last 5 plus the actual additional. It's now at £15. Okay, I'll just let this run for a bit and it should stop out in a minute, hopefully. As you'll notice there, as it's dropping down, it's continually moving the stop loss down to give you a bit of breathing space, and now it's hit out. So at the end of that trade, it closed in at a profit of £11. I don't think I got the pips on there. So the idea is, you can see what I'm trying to say is the actual trailing stop that you're using for candlesticks, it's not just used to managing your risk, it actually can lock in profits as well. So that's the additional pips that gives you the extra breathing space. Just one last thing I wanted to tell you was the attach to label. Now the whole idea behind this is, if you run this as it stands, if you look at the left hand side, it's got euro dollar. This will only manage any trades that open up with euro dollar, any trade with an automated system or manually opened. If you open up another CBOT instance of GBP USD and you ran this, I'll just change the actual theme to white. Now, if you ran this, it would only manage trades for GBP USD. So you could have multiple CBOT instances for each symbol you want to manage. So this won't manage all the symbols. It only manages the symbols that you want to use for that actual CBOT instance, okay? So one other thing I wanted to say is, if you want to only manage Euro USD, but you only want it to do on a certain label name or instance name. An example would be that you'd have an automated trading system, and your automated trading system has an instance name or a label name of Smart Grid, say one of our examples, and you only want to manage the stop loss for the Smart Grid automated trading system. You'd actually click attach to label yes then, and you'd actually put the label name. It's the same name that you would use for the automated trading system. So most of our automated trading systems, they've got an instance name or a label name that you can use. Now, again, if you only wanted to manage those trades and not any other trades, you just use this attached to label and you specify the label name. Now, this will allow you to do that and at the same time open up manual trades or use different automated trading systems. And this robot will not manage the stop loss for it. It'll only manage the stop loss for any trades that are opened with this label name, okay? Now, again, that would happen with, at the moment, this doesn't work for manual trade. So if you wanted to specifically only have a different type of manual trade, you can't do it because you can only enter the comment field. So again, it's only for automated trading systems that you can use this label name for. Okay, so that's that. I just want to show you where to find the products. You just come to our website. Let's go to the top now. Now on our website, you can actually find it under trading software, under risk management. And on here, we've got various trailing stop robots. We've got one for moving average, one for average true range, and we've got an advanced protection tool. And so far, we've got this one here, the high-low candlestick, whatever, trailing stop. So you can download a trial version here just by clicking on the download button. And you can add to cart and just go through checkout. And again, on the product page, we've got information explaining how it works, so you can read it if I'm talking too fast maybe, or whether you don't understand English so well. And here it'll tell you how to install and open the cBot. And if you need any help, you can just go to our instant chat support there. And again, if you're not familiar with who we are, we're clickover.com. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. So if we publish any new videos in the future, you get informed, so you can actually watch the video. And we've got various videos on how to use cTrader, how to use the automate side of cTrader like backtesting and optimization, and how to use all our products. Okay, that's it. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you very much.